What's up, gang? Thanks for tuning in. So my boss behind me, that 2017 Ford F150, it's due for an oil change. I'm about to show you the easiest, fastest, most simple way you can do an oil change on an F150. So my truck is a 2.7 Ecoboost, so follow along if you have one and want to see how it's done. But I am going to show you a product, a cart that I think you're going to love and you'd want when you do an oil change as well. So anyway, I'll do an open box of that cart first. It's Garvey. It's a 20-gallon cart that has an electric pump on it, which allows you to pump the fluids out. But after that, I'll show you how to change your oil in your F150 2.7 Ecoboost. Alright guys, so here's the tools of the trade. So I've got the motor oil. I went 5W30. I'm over 100,000 miles on that truck, so I did the high mileage. Of course, I got my filter. I wanted to get Motorcraft or K&N, but they were out of stock at the local auto parts store. I went to this micro card, MSL 10050 if you need it. But the big thing at the start of the show is this Garvey low profile oil drain with electric pump. So this bad boy is going to be able to roll underneath my truck, and then it's got a pump on it too. So if I need to go like on the top of my engine, for example, and pump the oil out, I'll be able to do that. Alright, so I believe this is the handle. I gotta get some wire cutters and the ever important instructions. I'm gonna go ahead and attach the handle next. So it's right here. Alright, so it's a 14 millimeter. The other end is a 13. The holes with the caster. Pop this through. Alright, to tighten this down, you're 15 on the nut and a 12 on the bolt. Alright, now we want the pump to actually mount like this. So it's going to come up under here and line it right up with those holes. I believe that's a 23. My set only goes up to 22, so now we have to invest in more tools. Alright, so that one's on. Now we got to get the tube connected here and put clamps on both sides. This one here, that's where that goes, but we got to get the plumbing tape on it as well. Alright, so the trick is, if you're having trouble here, one is put these on, but put them on loosely. Put this on first, then put the hose in it both, and these again are going to be loose. And it should go on fairly easy at that point, and then just tighten those down. Alright, then you connect your hose. And with the 21, you'll tighten that down. You're definitely going to need a 27 millimeter. I want to get started underneath the truck, so let's roll this bad boy underneath. Alright, again, one of the many advantages of having a lifted truck is just so much easier to climb underneath it, change oil, etc. Right there is the yellow pin we're going to need to twist out. I'm not sure if it's loose enough. Alright, get ready. Alright, you probably should wear gloves. Of course I didn't. So I'm going to grab a rag and we're going to clean this cap really well. And then we're going to go on top and take off the old oil filter. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that open because when we take the oil filter off, it may loosen up some oil from inside, the engine bay or whatever. All right, you may or may not have this on your truck, but I'm going to go ahead and remove the oil catch can first. And in case you're wondering, get this question all the time. It does catch oil. Sometimes it comes out milky. Sometimes it really doesn't look terrible to me, but it ain't always got to look terrible, not be good. All right, so here it is. We can't get that off. Here we go. Where I could lift it up. Trying to get any oil drip on my truck. There we go. All right, we're at the point I'm going to show you the difference or what you do next, really, pretty much. We'll get this filter gone. I'm going to go ahead and open this thing up. So inside this box, you'll get some of these, which helps seal it back. All right, and there's the filter. So first off, this can go either direction. All right, and these are for that thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this and get rid of this and get it cleaned off. All right, the old one's gone. It just basically pulls straight up. Try to wipe off best I can. This is something that's not bad to take somewhere and spray with brake fluid, for example, because you won't get your paint ruined and so on. But here's what we're going to replace. I'm going to use this thing here as a pointer. This gasket here and these O-rings down here. So a lot of people complain about how hard this one is. I'm not a dentist, but I had this in my garage. There we go, not too bad. That easy. All right, just use a tool. All right, so that's on there. Now we got to take these off, which these shouldn't be too bad, I don't believe. So I'm gonna use my tool. There's one, and there's two. All right, you can see the original used to be red at one point. Both the same, so it doesn't really matter. Let's pop right on, nice and easy. All right, then we're gonna push this in here. And there we go. We're just gonna put it back. Just hand tighten it real nice because you don't want to cross thread it. Crank it down. And once it gets firm, we're not going to over tighten it. Right there. All right. Just going to stop it there. And then now I'm going to go underneath. I'm going to put the plug back on it. Then I'll come back up here and we'll fill it up with oil. All right. That's it. I'm going to grab a little towel, wipe off, and we'll be all done underneath. Put this down. All right, wipe it off. Going to put the funnel in there. right, so we got 5 in it, got 1 more to go. I gotta put the cap back on. Now we're ready to get rid of these things and fire it up. This makes life a lot easier. So I loved how that didn't let anything splash up or anything like that. It holds 20 gallons. It's got this pump on it, like I showed you. So if I want to pump this out like in some gallons before I take it down to recycle, makes the process way easier. All right, guys, let's wrap this up. So that made things way easy. So I put cardboard underneath my truck just in case I need it, and that black screen on that tank didn't even let it splash up. So by far the easiest way I've ever done my oil change in my truck before, and big thanks to Garvey. So that's a 20-gallon cart there. It's got that 110-volt electric pump, so it plugs right into your garage or wherever you might need it at. You can use it. It's got the hook on the end where you can use it to, sometimes transmissions, the fluid pieces at the top where you have to reach it around, or you can use it just to pump out the oil on it and into a gallon drum or whatever you want to do. But thought it was awesome. I will drop the link down in the description in case you need, if you're looking for the same cart. And just want to say thanks for watching. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. If so, hit the like button, and if you have any questions or anything like that, leave a comment. But I will tell you, I'm out on social media as well, so if you have anything off the wall you want to ask, just hit me up at F150_boss. I'm on Instagram and TikTok. And anyway, guys, hopefully you're having great luck out there. Your build is going well for you. Don't hesitate to reach out and send me a photo. I'd love to share on the screen here. But anyway, you all have an awesome day, and thanks for all you do.